What is up, everybody? It is Monday, which means, of course, a lot of you probably know by now, but it is chess day, which obviously is my favorite day. I mean, how many times do I say that? So I probably say too much. You guys get the point, but yeah, I gotta say, I kind of fucked up yesterday because, as some of you know, and maybe some of you don't know, but on my leg day yesterday, as I was warming up, I felt a slight tweak in my back, and it was nothing alarming, but it's something I took note of. So, I kept progressing up in weight, and I was just trying to feel it out and make sure that I could still squat and everything. And I got up to 500 pounds, did a couple sets of six, didn't really feel anything worse than what I initially felt, that slight tweak. So, I did the two sets of six, and I went on to leg curls. I did feel it a little more on leg curls, but it still wasn't like debilitating. I still felt like I could work out, and obviously I did because I finished the workout. And as the day progressed, as I got home, the pain started to get worse as the day went on. I took a couple of Tylenol and ibuprofen, which I normally don't take stuff like that, but I did just try to help the pain. Slept on it. Woke up today pretty freaking stiff. Like, I am pretty stiff, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to be overly dramatic, but I'm pretty stiff. So it's gonna be, I think today my best bet is gonna be to use the hammer press machine where you're sitting up, but it replicates a flat bench. I think if I sit up on that, because when I'm sitting down, my legs, with a bent 90-degree here, that's when it feels the most comfortable. So the only thing I can do really is try to get set up on that hammer press today. Just warm up, see how it feels, and if I can, try to get a pretty good chest workout. I think I'll be a-okay to go on that, but I won't. You never really know until you start actually pushing some weight. You know what I mean? So, again, it's one of those things where, as I kept warming up and I did my two sets of 500 for 6 reps each. I didn't feel. It actually started feeling a little better. Now, that could have been adrenaline, I guess. So I guess, in hindsight, the smart thing would have been to just stop squatting, maybe use a leg press or something, and then hit machines. But like I said, it didn't feel. It actually started feeling a little, more loosened up and better. So I just did the 2 sets. But lesson learned. Again, 14 years of training, you still. It's not even that I didn't know. It's just, I'm stubborn. I was initially going for a PR yesterday on squats. So, when I felt that tweak, I was like, oh, chances are I'm probably not get it, but let me just do what I can. You know what I mean? I still wanted to squat because I'm stubborn. I'm stubborn as shit. But yeah, I'm not gonna waste any more time. I got my water. I'm gonna chug this pre-workout as I'm driving to the gym, warm up, and hopefully, like I said, we can get a pretty good chest workout. But yeah, I'll see you guys. Probably we'll get right into that first set. Mm. Mm. All right, you know what? This actually, I still have a little pain in my back, but this actually kind of masked it pretty good, just like I thought it would. Being able to sit up and then press rather than lay down. Because when I lay down flat, or when I try to stand completely upright is when I have the most amount of pain. And then, like I said, when I'm sitting, that's when it's the least amount. So, it actually feels pretty good doing this right now. So I think, oh, hang on. Okay, I think I'm done. I think I'm thinking about those 6 plates on each side and do one set, maybe two, but for sure one, because that felt pretty good actually. So let's do it, man. Let me throw 6 plates on, and then that'll be the first set. When I sat down for this, I thought this initially was going to be the first official set, but it felt pretty light, so I'm gonna push it up to 6. That was heavy. I did eight reps, a heavy 8. That's as close as I can get to a perfect set in terms of what I'm going for right now. So you know what? We'll do one more with this weight. Then I'll back some weight down. I might go down to 4 plates on the side and do a couple sets like that. Really feel it out more. Yeah, man. I mean, what can I say? That was kind of took me by surprise. Considering to get my back, but again, like I said, also it feels the best when I'm in a sitting position. So when I get locked in that position on here, I mean, considering how my back feels otherwise, like I have no complaints. It feels pretty good in this position. So now, what might deter me from doing another one is if I sat up and then like I had immediate pain in my back or it got worse, something like that. But you know, kind of trying to sit here and really feel, and then evaluate, and it feels pretty good. So unless something changes, we'll do one more. All right, man. Again, feels pretty good. So I I officially can't make any excuses today for nothing. Um, I will say, when I was doing those, I tried initially to use some leg drive, like always, like you should if you're going for maximal reps or weight. But like after the first couple reps, I just couldn't do it. You know what I mean? Because of my back. So like 80% or more of that set and the first set was pretty much all upper body, no leg drive assistance. That makes me feel even a little better about that set. So yeah, let's just go down to 4 plates. I'll do a couple more sets, like I said, a little more. And again, I was even going pretty controlled with this weight, considering how heavy it is. I was going pretty controlled still. So, but yeah, we'll go down to 4 plates, do a couple sets with that weight, even maybe a little more slower tempo, a little more controlled, a little better stretch. You guys know all the cues. So let's get down to 4. Okay, the chest is officially starting to feel it. You guys know those first couple sets when I do heavier sets like that, it's more or less to just kind of satisfy my thirst for heavy strength style sets. Is not necessarily best for bodybuilding. Although I will say the first 2 I did here was on the higher end of quote unquote heavy for me. You guys know a lot of my heavy sets, I'm 6, 5, sometimes even 4 reps only. I did 8 and then 7 on the first 2. So yeah, that's closer toward the strength side of training. This right here, 12, pretty slow, really squeezing it out and feeling it, getting that deep stretch. That a little more toward bodybuilding. So just naturally, you're gonna feel it more, and I did on this one. But yeah, good set. Like before I even did this set, I was kind of thinking if I can get about 12 slow and controlled, I'll be happy. That's right what I got. So try that one more time, and probably it here. We want to do some bunch of flies, chest flies, pretty much. Nope. Well, I tried. Yeah, that's a good set to end right here. I feel like if you like put a grape between my tits right now, and I did it most muscular, I'd be able to squish that grape. Actually, the perfect scenario is you can't even fit it in there. You got so much muscle. But if you could, I feel like I could flatten that thing right now. Might have to try that one day. Anyways, that's good here. That is good. Let's move on to some chest flies, whether it be pec deck. I for sure want to try those ones where I roll the bench over in between the cables and do those again. If they're open, I'll do those next. If not, pec deck and then try to do those. But either way, let's move on. uh, one set in, and I already feel some crazy shit going on. It's that stretch, man. You can get a fucking awesome stretch here. It can be a little awkward at first, but now that I'm kind of getting the hang of it, I love it. It's awesome. So, two more with a potential drop set. Um, I'm leaning toward, obviously, I will do one, but you never know. So, I'll say potential at this point. Um, anytime I find an exercise that I'm really just feeling really good that day for whatever reason, I like to do a drop set to kind of extend that as much as I can, get as many reps and sets as I can with that exercise. And then sometimes the complete opposite. If I'm not really feeling an exercise at all, it's just 3 or 4 sets, no matter how many I did, it just didn't feel the best. Sometimes I'll do a drop set with that to try to just cover some lost ground, if you will. Like I said, those first 3 or 4 sets just ain't really doing it for me. It just depends, though. So it really depends on the day. Sometimes it's just the flip of a coin. If I feel like doing one, I'll do it. If not, I won't. But I'm leaning toward doing one today. So, but first, let's do 2 more sets. Like I said, we'll go from there. The more I do this exercise, the more I just love what I feel from it. I'll make this quick, but I've said it before. For whatever reason, it's hard for me to, anytime I'm doing a lower chest exercise, decline bench, a decline fly, whatever, it's just hard for me to feel that contraction. So, but with this one, it's just kind of natural. I just feel it no matter what. So I fucking love it. All right, one more with a drop set. We'll just go ahead and say it. Say it now with a drop set. That's intense. That's fucking intense. That's kind of crazy, actually. Okay. I can't even say anything to demonstrate how much I felt that. You guys can kind of see. Holy shit. That's fucking good. Okay. Let me lower these down. We'll do 3 sets at the opposite angle, coming up rather than down to hit the upper chest. And then we'll probably move on to just one more exercise. And might be it for today. But man, that's fucking crazy, dude. Okay, let's lower these down. I was almost gonna go for one more rep, but I don't think it was gonna happen. I mean, who am I kidding? I got a drop set here too, so I don't want to, kind of blow my nut on the original set. So yeah, let's drop some weight and do a drop set. Uh, Yeah, I I really like these, man. Again, this could just be a product of never really doing them, so it's just something fresh and new. So it's really hitting my chest that much more. But then again, it could just be these are better. Um, Time will tell. So I'm gonna keep doing them because they're fucking working. And just kind of see how it plays out, you know. But yeah, man, I fuck, dude. Yeah, dude. The pump I have right now is insane. Fucking insane. All I can do is laugh at it. Let's. I think the pec deck is open. Let's go over there. I'll probably finish that again. I really like the way that order of exercises has played out the past 2 or 3 chest days, so I'm not going to change it. We'll go over there to the pec deck and see what we can do there. Alright, so I've kind of been thinking, which can be very dangerous for me, that like I'm still trying to figure out the stretch when I roll that bench over in between the cables and I'm doing the seated cable flies. I don't know if it's better if I retract my shoulder blades back and down like I always do when I'm benching and so on, or if I should just kind of almost let everything collapse, because when I do that, the stretch feels in a different way. It feels better. Um, so I really don't know, man. That's just something I'm going to have to figure out again with time. But it's just strange because, you know, any other chest exercise, you want to have your shoulder blades retracted back and down. But when I'm doing those, like I said, it almost feels, maybe I should say not better, it feels more natural to just kind of do this because I do get a better stretch. At least I feel like I do. Maybe I'm not. But it feels that way. So, again, I don't know how to, over time, really pay attention to that. Hopefully, I can kind of dial that in and figure it out a little better. Again, it's just something that I'm going to have to figure out with time. Time can be sometimes your best friend, and other times your worst enemy. I think in this scenario, it's going to be one of my best friends. You know what I mean? Just let it play out. Like as long as I'm not feeling any pain, like I got hurt or something, that starts to happen, then time's not going to be my best friend. But anyways, yeah, that's just something I'm going to figure out. I still haven't quite, yeah, like I said, I haven't really dialed that in yet. So, but anyways, yeah, let's do, I mean, pretty straightforward here. 3 sets of the pec deck. Get that really good stretch. Flex it up, man. It's kind of a same shit, different toilet, if you will. I guess actually it'd be the same shit, same toilet. I'm doing the same thing in the same place. I don't know. Anyway, fuck it. Let's just do the set. That's all I got. On a good note, my back, and I kind of didn't even notice it. I guess that kind of what happened. That's kind of what happens whenever, you know, some pain subsides. My lower back's not really bothering me too much right now. Like when I first got here, it was definitely bother me a little bit. Again, this could just be the adrenaline, the blood pumping, but it's kind of like it's subsided a little bit. Of course, I did take a couple of ibuprofen and Tylenol before I come in here, so maybe that's kicking in too. But at any rate, I'll take it. You know, no pain is a good thing for the most part. That was good. Do 2 more sets. Might even do a drop set on this too. I might. That's a lot of drop sets. We'll see. I fucking feel like I almost had an aneurysm there. I was like, I could feel it through my whole body, man. All right, I think I will do one more, and then we'll throw in a drop set. Why not? It actually, again, considering my back was, kind of bothering me when I first got here, I'm actually feeling pretty good considering that. So, one more in a drop set. Yeah. All right, still a drop set. I am going to grab the handle a little lower than when I grabbed it in the initial first 3, just to hit my back, my pecs, in a little different area. It should be a little bit more lower chest here, grabbing them lower like this. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's it. That is all I have in me today. Really, again, it's been a pretty fucking good workout. So, let's I mean, let's go pose, man. What else is there to say? What else is there to do? I feel like I've done more than enough today. All right, let's get over there. All right, what is the perfect chest day? Well, if you ask me what I did today, again, I said this last week, but I think I may have topped it today. What I've done today is as close to a perfect chest day as you can get for what I'm looking for. Because I hit a PR, and then I did a second set that felt almost just as good, felt strong, even considering my lower back has bothered me a little bit. And then on all the accessory stuff, I mean, I got a crazy, crazy pump on my chest. I don't know if you guys can tell, but dude, it is lit up. So yeah, this is like, again, I don't think there's any such thing as perfect. This is as close as you can get, in my opinion. I'm still feeling it, so. But let's, before I lose anything, even though I'm a little wore out still, let's get a pump check. Because I don't know, man, my chest just feels pretty gnarly right now, so. Yeah, I don't know if you guys could tell. It's kind of hard for me to flex my abs with my lower back feeling like this. It's just like an uncomfortable pressure. Like, I don't know if any of you out there have experienced some lower back pain, and like when you cough or sneeze, because I've done that, it sends a jolt through your back, almost like a nerve or something is compressed or pinched. That's what it feels like. So like when I'm trying to flex my abs, I couldn't fully do it. So you probably could tell. It is what it is. I mean, I did the best I could, but fuck. I feel like, I mean, you know, I'll see when I go back and edit, but I feel like my chest was fucking crazy pumped up. It, just from what I was seeing myself, it looked pretty gnarly. So I am fucking happy with it. I am more than happy with this chest workout. So let's just call it a day. Get the fuck out of here, man. Who am I kidding? I'm fucking starving anyways, which is no surprise. So let's get out of here. I think we had a pretty good day in here. Like always, go get a fucking meal along with a protein shake and chill the rest of the night. Be back tomorrow.